Previously on Building New York.
Well, Lazo's been good to me one more time. We'll have a busted copper pipe. I'm gonna kill him. Oh. Is there a reason you're coming so close to my face?
Welcome to Building New York, featuring Armos 8 Restoration, a show that gives you the inside scoop on the construction that goes into New York City buildings and homes. After discovering he's been shorted in his delivery, Angelo sends the truck away.
So I asked him, I said, what is it? Did you run out of sand? And he's like, no, we're just adding to it. He has to bring me more sand because it's not enough for the job. 3 yards that I order is going to be enough.
Angelo tries to keep his cool during difficult situations.
You always have to be aware when you accept your deliveries that you're getting what you paid for and what you order. So it has happened in the past, and I'm sure I'm going to foresee that it's going to happen in the future.
After heading off to clear his head, Angelo comes back with a surprise for his guys.
I have a little coffee break. Oh, cool.
During their break, the delivery truck unexpectedly returns.
He went back, and within 10 minutes, because the place is close by, he had another delivery of the supplementary sand that we needed for the job. So everything was worked out. I didn't have to pay any extra money. Yes! Get the broom and clean up on the sidewalk.
In construction, sometimes your friendships are tested. But Angelo and Palazzo work things out, and now they both are happy.
The site at all times have to be nice, clean. We need to sweep and clean after ourselves. We're working in a neighborhood that everybody has maintaining their houses in a very, very neat way.
While his guys attack the job with the new sand delivered, Angelo heads over to check on the new project.
This afternoon, I'm going to take you over to a new job that we're about to open up. It's going to be behind in the yard with a pool. The customer wants to take away and push back the retaining wall to the edge of his property. This way he can create a bigger playing area for his daughter.
Angelo has to be very careful because the slightest miscalculation could spell disaster.
The fence is very, very close. It's about 4 feet away. And then we have to be really careful of not interfering with the soil that is holding the pool in place. That is going to be a very challenging job because we're going to have to do it step by step.
Angelo heads back to check on his crew and gets an unexpected visitor.
Hi, baby. Hi, Nicole. How are you?
Hello.
Welcome. Nicole, I want you to come and see the progress. I'm going to give you exactly the same space as the Greek barbecue. And then 1 foot over one side, 1 foot over the other side so you can set stuff up.
Okay.
Unless you want me to favor one side and give you one side really big.
No, that's fine.
Or you want it half and half?
Half and half is fine.
You can fill the whole grill with charcoal, and you can just barbecue everything. Or you can just put a lamb, put a pork, put whatever you want to put, and, you know, ribs. Free meat. This is my little star.
The homeowner arrives to his happy family and to an active job site.
Come on, Jimmy. Welcome home.
Thank you.
I see you. You were a little surprised when you came home.
I'm very surprised.
We already established the height for the step. Your step is not going to be so large anymore. It's going to be the first step.
One over here?
Yeah, the first one on the yard. So that's going to be working out very nicely.
Everything looks good so far.
Well, it will be.
Though Angelo may be elsewhere, his thoughts are never far from 212 Front Street.
The worst thing about 212 Front Street in South Street Seaport is the parking situation. Okay, Philip, sit in the car. Sit in the car inside. So I want to get any tickets. It turns out that If you're parked more than half an hour on the street and there's no activity in the van, coming in and out, loading and unloading, you'll get a $95 ticket. So we're about $1,000 into tickets just from parking alone.
The Seaport project has changed so many times, Angelo can't afford to let the city eat into his profits.
The South Street Seaport project started as a contract for 2 apartments, the 3rd floor and the 4th floor apartment to be renovated, got it out and renovated. It worked out that we got to start the 4th floor, but we're not able to get into the 3rd floor because of the tenants still occupying the space.
Not to start until everything was ready to start.
Mr. John had some worries about this project. He had an idea that we should have had the building all to ourselves before we started any demolition. We jumped on this and would have finished this. But due to the fact that there was a lot of work that needed to be done, without having the 3rd floor available to us, we had the 2nd floor and the 4th floor available to start the demolition and the construction. I don't think that was an issue for me, and that's why we said, let's go ahead and start and not wait any time to pass by. After a few weeks, the idea changed, and the 2nd floor was going to be converted from offices to an apartment also. So I continue and I proceeded with the 2nd floor, got it out and started doing construction there, hoping that the 3rd floor tenant would leave by then.
The 3rd floor tenant has refused to vacate the building, stalling the job and costing Angelo money.
He was a nice tenant, all of that. We went out of our way to accommodate him. Angelo moved his stuff here and there, and in the end he said, I won't move unless you give me an exorbitant amount of money.
That's a pretty big delay for me, and it throws all the schedule off.
Coming up in this season of Building New York, Armos 8 restoration.
You see this part up here, it's really not acceptable to me. And it's really frustrating because I get X amount of dollars to do this cleanup, and we have spent all the money to do it right. I'm really pissed.